they are started right now. Yep, YouTube is going. Hello, YouTube. How you doing? I hope you're doing wonderful today. It has been a minute. So, I 100% don't remember where I'm at. 100% I really don't remember where I'm at in this game. All I really remember is that I was close to ending the game. Oh, I'm here. Yeah, no, I'm on like the last mission. Yeah, I'm on the last mission. Ooh. Yeah, I'm close to being done with this game.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell.
Whoa, let's calm down. Why can I be so mean to this guy? Why can I be so mean? I'm gonna
You are? I mean, just make sure he knows I was real strict with you, okay? And that I didn't have my
You had your uniform on backwards? You are a disgrace. Oh, the president is watching me.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guest from Vault 101 to my office. Please do not impede his progress. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hello.
They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too.
Who do I know you from? Nathan, who do I know you from? I feel like I know you. I don't quite remember who you are, though. If I'm being quite honest.
If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
I don't know where the president is. If I'm being completely honest with you. Well, that's a cool. Chat, do you guys remember anything? Because I really don't remember anything. I'm gonna get so lost, aren't I?
Attention! This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight. I repeat, shot on sight. This is an order.
Well, shit. I mean, so I can take some stuff. Okay, good. I mean, it's their funeral, I guess. It's not my funeral. You know, I am pretty strong. You know, if they want me to kill everybody, I will kill them all. Including the President of the United States. In Minecraft. I will do that in Minecraft, okay, guys? I don't want that going out on air, and I don't want people thinking that, please. Really? I can't repair them? What's down here? Nothing. Is nothing down here? Did I come down here for no reason? Oh, there's forks down here. I'm in the fucking vault of forks. Why would I want forks? Flamer fuel, I'll take that. I feel like I don't want to go in there yet. Not quite yet. I kind of want to go around and look. Kind of curious what's down here. No wonder this thing's real strong. It's a tri-beam laser. Ooh.
Fall back.
Wait, my Stimpaks. Perfect. I was like, wait a minute, my Stimpak. I don't have anything. Laser pistol. That, this, that, and this. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for coming. I'm still kind of wondering why you guys are fighting me. Like, legitimately, why? Ow. Ow. Don't you guys know that hurts? Like, it hurts a lot. It hurts my feelings anytime you come after me like that. Ow. Please. Please be understanding. Due to my health. And to how that affects other people. I don't care about plasma. If I'm being completely honest, I really don't care about plasma. Stimpak, thank you. Mentats, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Another Stimpak, please. Yippee! Yippee! Okay, chat, you guys want to hear story time? Story time from when I went to go donate plasma? Yes. So, story time. You know what? No. You're not excited enough for story. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. Please don't cancel me on the interwebs. But yeah, no, whenever I went to go donate plasma, you know, I got up early in the morning. For some reason, they were telling me that the best time canceled. No. What are these? Ooh. Ow. Ow. No respect for chat. Rude. So they told me that the best time to do it is at like 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning. And to always like eat before I go. Eat and drink something before I go. And so I got up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. And I'm like, huh. I got like no snacks in the house right now. No Am I? Hello.
Yeah?
See ya.
They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too.
But yeah, no, sorry. So basically, while I got up early in the morning, I'm like, I got no snacks. I've got to head over to a gas station, and I'd like a slice of a gas station pizza, like breakfast pizza, because I'm like, why not? It's $2. They're having a sale, and then I'm like, they got a sale for a Mountain Dew as well with the slice of pizza. It's like a $5 deal. That's a great fucking deal. Did I just go in a circle? And so I went and got that. And then I had a protein shake, a 30-gram protein shake. And I went in. And me not thinking, like, they told me that I need to hydrate. They told me that to do this and that and this. And so it just never occurred to me that the last thing I want to do before I get into the place where they're going to be taking blood out of my system probably shouldn't be caffeine. Probably should not be something that is going to make my heart work overdrive. I just went into it expecting, like, let me just drink my 20-ounce Mountain Dew, go in there, and just do some regular stuff. And they didn't really tell me what my blood pressure was at first. They just did the regular thing, and then I got down, and then I sat down. I'm like looking over. They pricked my left arm and let me hydrate real quick. They pricked my left arm, and then they're like, "Hey, your blood pressure's like really high. Is it all right if we try your other arm?" I'm like, "That's fine. Try my other arm. I don't mind." And so they take the needle out of my left arm, then they try my right arm, and as I'm sitting there just going through the motions with my eyes closed, because whenever you donate plasma or do any sort of blood, they want you squeezing your arm or squeezing your hand to help circulate the blood. And so I'm like looking over. I'm like, I'm almost done. All they gotta, because it tells you on how much longer you have left, how many milliliters of plasma you gotta donate. And I'm like, I just finished donating plasma. Now they gotta bring the blood back into my body. And so I'm just like laying back, trying my best to relax, and then out of nowhere, I just feel my left arm just start fucking flexing. My left arm, not even my right arm. My right arm is where they're putting the blood back into my system, but like my chest, my left arm, my back, everything just started flexing, and then I open up my eyes, and my machine's beeping, and one of the doctors came up. He's like, "Hey, there's nothing wrong here. It just saying that your blood pressure is like really high, so it's having issues putting blood back into your bloodstream." I'm like, okay. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna lower the flow, and that usually helps out. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then he looked at me. Is there anything wrong right now? Is there anything going on with you right now? I'm like, no, everything's good. Me not realizing that I should be telling him my entire body is flexed. All my muscles in my upper body is flexed. And like and I don't know why it didn't. In my head, I'm like, oh, I'm good. I just gotta wait 100 milliliters of blood to get back in my bloodstream. I'm good. And so he looked at me. Okay. And then he walks away. Yes, my muscles are flexing on their own. This is fine. Hey, please leave me alone. and like he leaves, He leaves, and like a minute or two later, I just feel like something really warm on my arm, and I look down at my arm, and there's blood coming out of my arm where the needle is, and I'm like, huh, that's not normal. And then I tell the doctor, as someone with high blood pressure donates regularly, you are giving me anxiety. It's so I looked at him like, huh, that's blood. I'm bleeding. And then as soon as I said that, the doctor rushes to me immediately, puts an ice pack on my neck, and then I couldn't see no more. My vision went blurrier as hell. Like I could hear them as they're rushing around me, taking the needle out of me as they're trying their best to 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 lower my blood pressure. And like I couldn't really see anymore. Like all I could see were like figures. I could see like objects and just shapes rushing around me. And I'm like, hey, I'm like really flexed right now. They're like, yeah, you're about to faint. I'm like, okay. My legs are like really fucking cold. They're like, yeah, you're about to faint. So I'm like, okay, yeah, uh-huh. Can you spell your name for me? And I'm like, okay, my name. And then as I'm about to spell it out, another doctor shows up, and they're like, hey, would you like an electrolyte drink? Would you like something like some water? I'm like, water would be great. And then as I'm trying to like take a sip of the water, just the thought of intaking something, it makes me puke. And I'm just sitting there puke as the other doctor is trying to get me to spell out my name for him. And then at that point in time, I just lost all autonomy in my body. I just could not move. My arms couldn't move. It started getting really hard to hear them, and then I just couldn't speak as the guys were like rushing around, try to cool me down, trying their best to help me out here. And I'm gonna and it was just lots and lots of fun, it's just so much fun. And then they asked me, they're like, hey, did you drink a gallon of water? I'm like, I don't think I got to a gallon. And then they're like, okay, did you have a snack this morning after everything was done? I'm like, yeah, I did have a snack. Did you drink anything this morning? I'm like, I had a soda. And then they looked at me like they were so goddamn pissed, and like that was not the best idea for you to have a soda. That was not a really good idea for you to have a soda right before you showed up. Because apparently that's the reason why my blood pressure was so high. That's the reason why my heart was beating so fast. Was because I was like all hopped up on sugar and caffeine. And I'm gonna be right back. I just got a phone call. I'll be right back. I will leave you guys with that. I'll be right back for like 2 seconds. It turns out that the plasma people just called me, and I should probably call them back. As I'm telling you guys this story, they just called me and was like, "Hey, you want to give us a call back?" I'm like, "Huh." So I might be gone for like 30 seconds, for like 2 to 3 minutes. Is that fine with you guys? I hope you guys aren't mad at me. The people that I was donating with just called me. It's like, "Hey, we need to talk to you," and now I'm scared. I what? What was that whole interaction right there? That was what? They're like, "Hey, oh yeah, can you call us back at this phone number?" I'm like, "Okay." So I call the phone number, and it's like a automated voice message, like a robot, and it's like, "Hey, I would like to help you first before you talk to somebody." I'm like, the nurse told me to ask for a nurse. What do you mean? I'm like, I'm trying to call back from a call, and then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna connect you with somebody who can help you with that." And so they connect me with somebody who has a mean accent, and it's really hard to really understand them. I'm like, "Okay, okay, this branch called me. This specific branch and this geographical area called me, and they told me to call them back." And then the customer service lady was like, "Okay, but looking at your profile, you're good to donate plasma again. You're okay to donate plasma again." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if I'm good to donate plasma again. What I care about is the nurse that wanted to talk to me. So can you connect me with them?" They're like, "We can't do that. Personally, I am not able to do that from where I'm at, but I can contact them to contact you back." Like, what? What? What do you mean? I'm like, "Okay." They're like, "Okay, so what's your phone number?" I'm like, "The one that I'm calling on." I give them the phone number. And then they're like, "So what's the best time?" I'm like, "Right now. Right now is the best time because I'm talking to you." They're like, "Yeah, but what is the best time?" I'm like, "Whenever." "Okay. Now that we got that scheduled, would you like to schedule the next time you donate plasma?" Like, "No. If I was gonna schedule, I'd just schedule through the app." What was that phone call? That phone call got nothing. That did nothing to help me get to the bottom of this voicemail I got. Like, what? It could, it could just be an email. Why don't they just email me? Or just tell me what it's about in the phone call. Like, it's I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say. Have you guys ever had, like, really, really bad phone calls like that before? And what do you mean that the cycle continues? Squish, what do you mean by that? Mhm. Yes, you might be wondering why I'm taking offense, but I'm taking offense. I do not phone call, I exclusively text. But what if they phone call you? What if they phone call you and they don't have a texting line? You know, yeah, I'm more of an email girl. That doesn't help me at all. That does not help me. For some reason, I can't set a voicemail, so it just goes to the void. Why would you allow it to go to the void? I'm streaming for monsters. I'm streaming to monsters. That is maniacal. That is maniacal. If it's important, they can email me about. I see. If I don't get a call back tonight, I might just go in to the branch and ask. Oh, you use Microsoft, don't you? Ow. Yeah, because Microsoft does that. I use Gmail, and I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before until I used Microsoft. Because my work gave me a Microsoft account, a work Microsoft account. A work email, if you will. I think Gmail has a version of it too. Really? I've never seen it. But I guess my Gmail is like, oh yeah, your bill's coming up. Oh yeah, you remember this? That's coming up. Oh yeah. You gotta pay your car payment today. Get on it. Why am I even saving money anymore? Like, I got so much. I have like so much money. Why do I care? And so now my phone is not on silent anymore. They're on. It has a ringer now. So if you guys hear a ringer on my phone, please yell at me, because I actually have noise canceling on my phone, on my headphones, and so I really can't hear anything. I paid like $500 for these headphones. And let me say, they work great. Just a little too well.
Fall back.
Retreating.
Still lost.
Got nothing here.
Fall back.
Move.
Standing down.
Loops clean.
$500? Yes. I paid $500 for these headphones.
Fall back.
Like they are really top of the line headphones. Actually, they're on sale right now for $400. They went down. I'm so. How am I silly? Am I not allowed to have nice things? But yeah, no, they work really well. And I will say it is kind of not worthwhile.
Control procedures.
Security breach.
Oh, why do you put it like that? I see. They're actually really not worth it. I'm just saying stuff. I'm sorry. Like, my other headphones that were like $95 work just as well as this one. Only difference is that this one has, what's it called?
Retreating. Retreating.
Has the noise canceling.
Fall back to retreat.
And the noise canceling works really well too. Like, I could turn it off and on, and with the noise canceling off, I could hear everything around me. What's it called? Game retraining. Why do I no? I like how there's like multiple different ways you can go about this, like sneaking and whatnot. It was funny. It doesn't feel funny. It feels like you're making fun of me. Sarah, tell Squish to stop being mean to me. I laughed. You're being mean to me too. Oh. Am I just here for your amusement? Is that all I am? Just cheap entertainment? Oh. Literally, yes. Thank you for streaming. God damn. You're right. You are right. How could I never have seen this before? Where am I? Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? Well, I do have a map, I guess. Oh, I gotta turn around. I was going the entirely wrong direction. I like how I even looked at this map. That map would have told me where to go, but I just didn't look. I just didn't really read it. You can't blame a guy for that, right? You know, I'm just a silly dude. Oh, I hit uncovered twice. Well, why would I hit uncovered twice? I'm like, huh, that one doesn't work. Let me just hit that one again. The Zax. I do need to get going so I can do some cleaning. See you tomorrow, funnel runners. I will be. Wait, is it funnel runners? Has that been decided? Is it funnel runners or is it machine party? I haven't checked the Discord in a while. Okay, I see. Nice meeting you and picking on. Hey, Sarah is a valued member of this community, and I'd appreciate it if you guys didn't pick on me together. Yeah, he said if we could only do one, let's do funnel runners. Okay, I see. Now, would you be able to do both, or would you only want to do funnel runners? Because I know you got to leave earlier tomorrow.
I'm not entirely sure Eden can be trusted, and I think he knows I don't trust him. But I don't think he knows I have the emergency destruct sequence for his console. Priority override, authorization code 420-03209, and boom. It'd have to be a last resort, of course, but at least the option is there.
Squish is probably gone. That question is now at the ether. Because, you know, Squish just does not appreciate what I do around here. Isn't that right? If they really appreciated what I did, you think I'd get treated like this? No. I dare say no. Why do you harass me? I am still here answering your questions. I would prefer just doing funnel run. I shouldn't be buying extra games. Oh. I'm just blatantly ignoring chat. Just because it it makes it better for me. Nice meeting you. You never said it was nice meeting me. That's rude. Well, I lost karma for that? How did I lose karma for that? Why would I lose karma for that? This is an outrage. I'm kidding. It's always nice to meet you. Are you flirting? I kid. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I could just take him all. I wish you had a Bond Commanders. I want to attack me. I feel threatened now.
Ah, face to face at last. It's high
Because
time.
it's funny.
I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
For meeting face to face and show yourself, don't hide behind a monitor.
Ah, but I have. I'm right here before you.
You're a computer. I am a computer. I am a computery guy. No, why am I singing Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? No.
How very open-minded of you. Kudos for embracing the reality of the situation, rather than railing against it. Let's get to brass tacks, shall we? There are some things I'd like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured.
Yeah, can you explain what you mean?
My abilities to influence the world are limited at this time. I alone can only do so much. You, however, may come and go as you please. You have a greater degree of freedom. Perhaps it's best if I explain why things need to change, and why I'd like you to act on my behalf.
Yeah, just say whatever you have to say.
Our land is ravaged by mutation. The war was so many years ago, and yet we still suffer from its effects. We cannot move forward until humanity can gain a solid foothold in the world. To do so, we must rid ourselves of the mutations that have plagued us for so long. These super mutants, ghouls, hideous creatures. I believe your father's work can do that in a way unlike any other.
I really don't like the sound of that.
Understand. We need to clear the way for humanity to rebuild the wastes.
Oh no.
Making a few small modifications to the purifier your father worked on, mutations can be eradicated with a little effort. Anything mutated that comes into contact with that water will be eliminated, removed from the gene pool. Men and women of the world will no longer share it with the horrors and...
So you just want me to do genocide? Is what? So you just want me to genocide a whole group of people just because you don't like them? Why would I do that?
What I require of you is really very simple. There is a vial in front of you filled with a modified FEV virus. It needs to be inserted into the... Once that is done, and the Activation code is entered. To purify, it's not too much. I find that I must impress upon you the severity of the situation. I cannot allow you to leave unless the vial is in your possession.
I wish. Oh, wait. I already read that. Why was I going to read that again?
And why would I do that when I'm clearly the best hope for the people of... Perhaps. Yes, I suppose it is. Very well. You shall have your wish. I cannot stop Colonel Autumn, however. I suppose, then, that...
So I can leave until I get that, but I don't want that.
Yes? You still haven't... This is... Internal... Resetting... Perhaps... New course... Civilian is advised to... Civilian also advised... High-level functions offline. High-level functions offline.
I need to get going fast. I need to leave. I don't got time to play. This place is about to blow. Okay, I have a little bit of time to play. How do I get in there? The door no longer operates. I guess no time to play. I saw something fun. And it just doesn't work no more because I started the self-destruct. Fox?
I see I found you at last. I knew you had survived.
Looks like you got a new toy.
And the most fascinating one at that. Whoa, this technology is amazing.
I want him.
Imagine the evil. I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your As I owe you my freedom, I felt it was... My friend, I would be... What have you got on your... Yes, by all means.
But that also means we lost Karen. If I have him, I can't have Charon.
Something.
I did not actually. This is actually my first time being able to have him in my party. Like I usually always have Karen in my party anytime. So this is kind of like new ground for me. Because I've always done evil things in this game. Anytime I play this, and this is like my 4th playthrough since I was like 10 years old, and this is like my first time getting Fox. I don't ever remember having him. I always remember him telling me no. So this is just exciting. But that does mean I'll lose Fox. No, Karen. Sorry, not Karen. Happy losing Karen. But Karen's so boring. He's such a boring guy. If we're being honest, Karen is just boring. You know what I mean? Ooh. Why is he all the way over there, though? Yes, King, I get you. No, I've never played this game before. Fox's audio is broken. His audio is broken. Why is his audio broken? I don't like him anymore. I was so excited to have him. And then his audio breaks immediately. Emergency sequence.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago. but
Amada!
I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an
I'm doing this quest. I never did this quest before. I knew this quest existed. I just didn't know when it popped up because it needs to happen sometime during the main storyline. And so this is exciting. I never got here before. This is very exciting. What happened to Vault 101? That makes it seem like these people died. He too big. He way too big. That's a big boy. Did they? Well, Jim Wilkins is right here. Oh yeah, he obviously died.
There is safety in mindfulness.
Yeah, this guy died. Now, I can't remember if I killed him or if... Oh, no, Steve Armstrong died too. I'm trying to remember the key lines in this game. Did my family die?
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there.
You calling me dirty?
How you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
I need to talk with Amada. I got her message.
Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
Yeah, I gotta tell him my dad died. I gotta.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
Okay. So I need to kill the Overseer. You know, I could have killed him before, but I didn't. Oh, that might be why I never got the quest. I think this is my first time letting the Overseer stay alive. Like every other playthrough, I killed the Overseer before I left this vault. Okay, so that's why I never got the quest.
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you in. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like... Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never... It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact. I guess you've had a lot on your mind. Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Amada. My childhood crush. My first girl... No, she is not. I got friend zoned at every corner. Amada, stringing me along. Oh, this is like a battlefield.
Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake,
Hey,
man,
be
because
more
we
careful.
rule!
Stay back!
Holy crap, you're... Hey, good to see you.
I can't believe they
I
almost
tell
shot
Those
you.
guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days is gonna turn... The Overseer thinks he's in charge of us, just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do... Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out.
I saved your mom.
Don't you know enough to I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna... I lost my poor wife Agnes as well.
I should kill you. I should kill you because you were driving me after the
You can see
guards.
how bad things... As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two...
Whatever Amada wants. My mom died. Died giving birth to me. I don't know what I said. I really don't know what I said in reference to that. Camera. Ah.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Not my mom. Dog me, get out of the way.
Amada's up there, in the clinic with the rest of them.
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault.
You're
It
always...
takes
I
some real
can't-
balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself...
You're always making me feel bad. No, I'm not. How am I? No, I'm just... I don't do that. It's not in my nature. That's a good one. I never thought of that one before. That is such a good gaslighting technique. I didn't. Oh, that's a good gaslighting. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry. I'll try not to gaslight you anymore. Thank you. Try hard. Oh no.
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right?
I did
The
not
deaths,
know.
the lies, the whole overseer lock. Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You got. Man, screw. Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trade. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my. The damn goat said I'm.
So you're a barber. Got it. Got it, sir. A big man, sir, with the pompadour. You got like the worst haircut in the game. Actually, what is my haircut? I haven't seen my face.
I'm gonna barber the hell out of your hair.
I forgot I'm so emo right now. I am so emo. Ah, yes, it's not a phase, Mom. You know what? Warhawk looks good. Why not? Why not?
I'll start a gang, of course. Hey, play your cards right. Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just... Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, you're gonna help Amada anyway, right? Just make it so we can... I heard old Stanley complaining a lot. Nothing too bad yet, but he's all. Of course, if that happened, guess we.
I'm not going to sabotage Vault 101.
Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be. Oh dear, we aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason, I guess they try to forget the poor. My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was...
So Jonas died, the Overseer's killing people. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message.
I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things...
Saved my life back then, Amada. The least I can do is help out now.
Chaos doesn't even cover it. It's a nightmare. People died that night, and all because my father went crazy to keep someone from opening the vault. And worst of all, then we found out the vault had been opened before. And after that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer... You're absolutely right. Well, Butch does, but he's too... Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now... After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be some... I certainly... You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. But you've actually been outside. Just, please don't... I should have remembered. I was just worried. Thanks. And good... hope you're making... Don't you get it? We don't want to abandon... We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring...
She was just
I
lore
never
dumping
thought
on
you'd be
me.
back. Hey, good to...
I know. Wow, you're back. Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad does.
Okay.
How may I serve you, Master? Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy?
What do you mean, what?
Hysterectomy?
You make it seem like I'm buying products.
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the... Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was... But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's
I'm not. I'm not.
Jonas here had to take swift action.
Why would
So
I?
he named me the new vault medical practitioner. Human problems for human hearth. I don't...
I'm not gonna ask you to heal me. You amputated somebody's leg because their right toe had a sprain.
I never thought you'd be back.
How did you see that I was there? I was behind you. Oh, I forgot about the big guy. He's still trying.
You've got to change the Overseer's mind.
He can't even get through. He's too big. What's over here?
I don't know that I should be... It's just a phase they're going through every... With all of the bugs, our water...
The water chips damage. Officer Gomez is here.
Leave me alone. You're back. It's all kind of blurry for me. They're...
Got it. Understood. I'm looking. How many bathrooms does this place need?
You don't... Oh, you should have seen my pop. He personally saved... What do you expect from idiots like...
Where the hell am I going? I should have asked Officer Gomez to show me where to go.
Don't you know enough to...
Don't you know enough not to yell at me?
Hey, be more careful.
No. No, I don't want to be careful. Probably the wrong way. Have you been watching me go... Ooh. Work. Work is work. Work is work. I found him. I'm gonna go give him a kiss.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make... Ah, there you
Ah, yes. Attack the guy that has a super mutant with a minigun. In my thought process, I was like, I'll just let him live. I'll just run away. Fox over here did not let that slide. Yes, I've been watching you. God damn it. You're so right.
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards. I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid them. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more. Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've... Otherwise, we're just going to... It was pretty rough, I'll tell you.
Be aware
Yippee!
of the present
And that was not the way. He is not the overseer. You're right.
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
How do I get to him, though? Oh, here. Hello.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted. I assume you're talking about the... Jonas and your father were endangering the future success of this vault. I did what I had to do to keep them from destroying all...
Looking for Daddy?
I only wish I could have prevented it from happening at all.
Yes. Looking for Daddy. I was looking for my daddy.
Aha. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that,
oh, right.
They were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the rat. And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still... None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's...
I don't like this guy. I really don't like this guy. I want to kill him. He has such a killable face. Like, look at him. Like you should be able to just outright kill, shoot him. I want to, but I can't. I said I wouldn't kill him.
Fix what you start. Oh, do you?
Why not? I
Better
promised.
to protect this vault.
I promised his daughter that I wouldn't kill him.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're...
Boo. Boo.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, but I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer.
You see, I gained karma for that. Wasn't there supposed to be a jail down here somewhere? Because that's the only reason why I came down here, is that I got that jail key. Because I believe I just finished the quest. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sabotage. So this is where you sabotage. I see. I'm not gonna destroy my only home that I know. I will take the Stimpack though. Okay. Here maybe?
Hey, be more careful.
Why are you yelling at me? I did nothing wrong. Alright, I'm looking at the map. I give up. I hate these vaults. I really do hate these vaults. I need to go up if I recall correctly. Where am I? Here? No. Not there. Did you go the wrong way? Maybe?
I never thought you'd be back.
Okay, good.
You don't belong here anymore.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down. It's hard to forgive what he's done, but I suppose... But now there's a new overseer in charge, and It's a bright new day for the Vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Whatever is it? I'm glad to help.
I know you are, and on behalf of the Vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the Vault, you have to go.
So you're banning me. I saved the Vault and you kick me out. What? Shooter.
No, it's not like that. But if you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems. The Vault can't take any more It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the Vault is... So, I guess this is goodbye for now. It's not... I'm sorry, but you...
Leave Vault 101 forever. Ah, yes. Here's this jumpsuit that has terrible damage ratings. Friend zoned a 5th time is crazy. You remembered that? You weren't supposed to remember that.
Have to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you have to leave. Goodbye.
I'm so funny. What's the controls again? How do I quick save again? F9. No, F5.
Aha! There you are.
I failed the quest if I do that. Fine.
Morning.
If I fail the quest by doing that, I want the experience, not the satisfaction. I get it.
It's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
I've been doing okay my entire life.
You don't belong here anymore.
Can you please stop yelling at me? I'm not gonna say that joke. Oh, that is a bad joke. That's not even funny.
It's a shame you've got to go, but you'll do okay out there.
That is a lot of experience. Ow.
No time to talk. No time to talk to your time.
So I got one quest left. Kind of curious about the Paradise Palace. Yeah, Paradise Palace and I believe Oasis was the last two places I wanted to go. Paradise Palace, just because I want to kill them all. I don't like Paradise Palace. Or is that even worth? I don't even know if that's worth killing them. Because I might lose Fox for that. Yeah, if you guys don't, if you don't know what Paradise Falls is, it's a place ran by slavers, if I recall correctly. And that stuff I just think it's kind of funny killing them every time I go through here. I have done their quest lines once, but they're bad. These are bad people. It made me feel bad. Where the...
Hello? Looking for that special... Tell me what you need, and maybe I've got your fix.
I want all your stim packs. And then now I want all your money.
Give me a shout if you need anything. If you've got the cash,
Hold it right there. Nobody's allowed into Paradise Falls. Good choice.
That's fine. Now time for one of my favorite quests. Well, it's not really my favorite quest, I guess. So the big guy at Oasis, it's about a tree. It's about a tree dude who was actually in the very first Fallout, and he was in the second Fallout, and now he's a returning character for Fallout 3. Why did Fox get so primal at me? There's a fox inside of me, pulling me away. Why did he get so primal? I'm just so used to Karen telling me, hey. Alright, I'm gonna grab a different gun. My enemies are getting really strong if they're able to hurt dog meat. Dog meat has never taken that much damage before.
Our steps must be measured.
I'm sorry if it's boring, chat, just watching me go through. His audio broke again. How long ago did that happen? Why didn't you guys tell me his audio broke? That might be the worst thing about Fox so far. His audio. Thank you, thank you. I didn't realize I had like a 5-minute delay on. You guys were so reacted to what I was saying. If you guys had a 5-minute delay, am I that predictable? You can predict what I'm gonna say in 5 minutes and react to it? It's okay, Pookie. I got you. Jeez. Where the hell is this place? On the compass it says over here.
There is reason to be cautious here.
Is there? That's good, dearie. That's good, Fox. I'm glad to know that there's good reason to be cautious here. I'm sure there was I'm sure that there was like an intended way to get up here, and that I did not take the intended way. Well, that's fine. Huh? Does this place exist? I predict in 5 minutes you'll say, I went the wrong. No, this looks like the right way.
The primal part of me pulling me away.
Hey man, you need some.
Thanks.
You see, I was just going to my local dealer. You know, my local drug man. Why is he here? Like, legitimately, why is he here? Why is just a random dude selling drugs in the middle of nowhere? It's like, hey buddy, you come into my home, here's some drugs. How do I go up? I need to go up. I need to get uppies. Well, this should be the dealer. Ooh, there's that way. What if I purposely not say what you want me to say? So now I got up.
It's amazing that people trust you enough not to attack me.
Why am I getting predicted this hard? I was just about to say I went the wrong way, and then I caught myself. I'm like, wait, it's been about 5 minutes. How dare you? It comes natural. It rolls off the tongue. So how do I get there? How does one surpass their own limits? Maybe it's from underneath. Dang, I know you so well already. Why do I feel like I should get offended by that? Like, all of a sudden, I just got, like, a weird wave that I'm offended by what you just said. You know, like, jeez, come on. Be patient with me. Gah. Ooh. Mushrooms. More mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms in this city.
Be aware of the present moment.
Yeah, what about it?
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself. If you wouldn't mind following me. I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis.
These are the tree people. They love trees.
Why, he is, of course. If you'll just follow me to the pavilion. Excellent. Please.
Welcome to Oasis, outsider.
The branch is sticking out of him. He's a druid. Like are they actually in him, or is it just his clothes?
We must walk.
You have no idea how... The innocent creatures are drawn here by his gifts. They come from across the wasteland to live in this sanctuary. This part of the world is healing, my friend. And it's
I'm
all
sorry, I'll let
thanks
you
to
giggle.
He's no mere god, my friend. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives. And he is the one who guides. Thanks to him, the tree minders have a home. I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a god tree. A living, breathing, speaking god tree. The tree minders are blessed to have this being watch over us.
What kind of cult is this?
We care for this place and keep it safe from those who would seek to exploit it. He gives to us, so we give back to him. It's an arrangement that's worked well for almost 2 decades. We shun technology and embrace nature. That's the life of a tree minder.
He's at all the park protests. He's at all the park protests, and they're trying to cut down trees. This is this guy.
Sadly, the wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it. If that means fighting with manufactured weapons, had he not asked to see you, you never would have... Yes, indeed it does. Sorry, I don't speak to outsiders very often. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. Yeah, to meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification whenever you're... It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
Wait, does this come from him? And am I gonna be drinking somebody's sweat? Their juice? Am I gonna be drinking somebody's juice?
Very good. Take your...
Tree sap.
When you are ready, drink from the basin. We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
Am I getting high?
Agents of destruction to the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go,
You drink soda before donating plasma.
From day to day, you
No.
will disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living.
Where'd the little girl come from?
By his verdure.
Amen. pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Do I still have all my armor? Yep, I do. I'm good. There's the tree.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
I never met a talking tree before.
Neither have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
If you're wondering why the voice acting is so much better, it's because in Fallout 1 and 2 it was all about the voice acting. But the rest of Fallout 3 doesn't have this good voice acting, and that's why I love this quest with him.
Well, I suppose
Yeah,
you
he is
look at it
scary.
that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside. It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think last thing I remember before blacking out was something. Yes, I do. Or I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
He wants me to murder him. Which makes sense. He is immortal. And I do kind of want to murder him too because he wants to die. Who am I but not to oblige?
Oh, no. It wouldn't be murder. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
Yeah, if I kill you, every tree minder will come after me.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. when you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say. Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob.
You sound so mad
I'm
at me.
obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time.
The silliness is taking over. Oh God, oh God. How you doing, Swag? Welcome on in, welcome on in. I hope you're doing wonderful. And that you're making wonderful music.
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs.
What do you call a fawn who can't focus on anything? I don't know. And a ADHD, the silliness is taking over. When the ADHD hits.
Of all the wastelanders I had to bump into, it has to be one with a... Let's keep it an open invitation then. Just...
The Swag shows up. Immediately, Nightbot yells at them. Nightbot is so mean. Again!
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I'm still in here too. Look. Oh, no. Fire would be too painful for me. The heart would be just... Yeah, leave it to good old Bob to get me stuck above some caves. Now, my dang feet are cold. Sometimes I feel stuff tickling me, but I've been literally rooted to this spot, thanks to Bob for maybe... Can you imagine being stuck in one place for that long? In the meantime, I have these tree minders bothering me every day about things I've tried to stay.
By the way.
Really?
I got an announcement.
Bloomseer Pop.
What's the announcement? OMG, shoot him. He's stressing me out. Don't worry, he will die at some point. I told you about my manga, yes. I did not know you had a manga. I thought... I only knew about the band. Maybe you did tell me about a manga once. And maybe I was mean and I disregarded the manga. I don't know. I hope I wasn't mean. Don't worry, Harold will die. I will make sure he dies.
thinks I'll live for hundreds of years, maybe even more. Can you imagine that? Stuck here for centuries? I can't do it. I just want to be alone. Just me and Bob until the end. When I saw you coming towards Oasis,
as I was listening to him, I look over and I see you are always mean. What? No, Sarah, why? I know you're kidding, but come on. Oh well, I am making a manga. I got one artist and 2 voice actors, and I'm the writer. Why do you have voice actors? Oh, you must be posting like YouTube read-alongs and whatnot for the different characters. I get it. I get it. You'll see. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. I knew an artist. He used to work where I work, and on his days off, he would make a comic, like old school Marvel comics, about about the city we live in and the police department and their daily lives. It's a passion project I'm working on, and I'm hyped. Oh hell yeah! It's always good to do something you love. But at the same time, if it becomes a full-time job, I do hear that people don't like it. But as long as you have a passion for it and you're just there and it's just a lot of fun, go right ahead. That's a great idea.
thought I felt that you'd understand me. Maybe I'm just losing my mind from all this boredom, but I swear if I try, I can see all around me. I think it's making Bob kinda jealous, 'cause he was the first tree in my life, and all that.
It's just going to be a one-time thing. Once the manga's done, that'll be it. But I'm excited to see where it goes. Like is it like a story from start to finish, like one volume manga, or is it going to be a manga that you keep going until you just run out of ideas? Because there are people that that were like, yeah, I'm only going to make one comic, and then that comic has like 30,000 issues. Want a little taste, a little sample? Sure, give me the brief summary.
It's kinda embarrassing, really. Once a year, Bob decides he's gonna go ahead and start growing these weird pods filled with tiny seeds.
I see.
Well, all it takes is a good wind and the seeds just... I call them Herbert seeds.
So I need to kill Herbert. Herbert needs to die.
Cast aside your bits of technology and marvel at the miracle.
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Okay, so like I'm gonna tell you the plot.
I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife... After all, he chose... Oh, he's testing you now. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Don't worry.
All because somebody has a bunch of stories does not make him a god. What? Ah, yes, I've done this in my life. And then I went out and jogged for 5 minutes. Then I came back and talked to a buddy of mine for 3 hours about Pokemon Nuzlocke and the best strategies on Pokemon Nuzlocke. You know, that just makes me a god for having that story.
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think the Great One's influence is growing, and soon we can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him. You misinterpret his words, my friend. He wants you to extinguish that which... If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I...
I love Birch, but sometimes the spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great... Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
I love how Herbert and Harold is like, hey, just kill us. We don't want to live no more. Just let us die. And all his followers just aren't listening to him.
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will... Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades.
Branch tender cypress at your... I wish they wouldn't... Sure. I was in... When my eyes beheld... Actually, your... Then Tree Father Birch taught me everything. That's why I'm so worried. Go tell her what you want. My opinion. And being an outsider...
Okay, well, the plot is that a 27-year-old CEO for a soda pop company named James Arlo is a dysfunctional alcoholic. His story takes place in 1984 in Miami, Florida. The first page of the comic is of him going to the nightclub he bought called the Joyride. Drunk, blisteringly drunk, and he's about to come out, but falls into the koi pond outside the club and passes out. That's the first part. What? The Joyride? That actually doesn't sound bad. You know, pretty interesting story. I'm kind of wondering how an Australian would know about how Miami, Florida is. But you might have been there. I'm getting sleepy. Good night. Have a great stream. Don't go the wrong way again. I hope you had a wonderful time, Sarah. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate you for being first and everything. And I hope you have a wonderful rest with dreams and everything. Always fun with you. Bye-bye.
Put up a fight!
I'm gonna have my last stream snack right now. I forgot about how far we had to go. We gotta go. And this James Arlo guy has connections to the cartel, and his frequent alcohol use makes him feel himself like he's 10 feet tall and bulletproof. So he uses those connections in my dad could beat you up kind of guy kind of way. So he's just a rich kid going through Miami, Florida, making mistakes all the time. Got it. I'm fully as basically. I'm fully expecting him to get like his for him to get into some serious trouble with people who call his bluff and get beaten up. Is it like a fighting manga? Are they gonna be fighting? If I remember how to get out, I kind of want to see the ending of all three of them before I make that choice. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just do this one. Why not?
I feel a change in the air. I wonder what it could be. You've done a great deed this day. The gifts the Great One has bestowed upon us will now take mere decades to breach the confines of old. Perhaps you haven't learned quite as much as I hoped from your visit here. I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak to you. Good luck in all your journeys, my...
So, it looks like you decided to do things their way. So, they really need me that badly, huh? Should we get... Fine, fine. I mean, Bob. Still...
Thank you for the alert, Kiwi.
Okay. Oh, I was once a man, a long time ago, named Harold. It kept getting bigger. Sometimes I call him Herbert. No, don't get me started on the... They wouldn't listen to me at all. I told them something simple, then it got done. Plus, he used to just pop in whenever... Sometimes I used to just sit there silently. Hopefully this will all change. Oh. Sometimes they... Actually, the kid is the nicest. Bob really...
I made him live, but I don't know if that was the right choice.
Back again? Goodness. Yes, I believe such is our truth. Rejoice in the knowledge that one day that I'm very happy. I helped to create the hoods.
What do you want? I'll do what I do best.
And now I leave. Oasis Caverns, no. Don't care about that.
Yes, outsider. Whatever the...
I guess I'll finish the game. Why not? I'm almost at max level.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
I may as well just be done.
You honor us with your presence. All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful?
Sort of. I found the Gek.
Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier.
Well, it's not quite that simple. The Enclave took the Gek, and they're installing it
Then we
now.
must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize.
Yeah, Eden wanted me to sabotage the project with some kind of virus.
I see. Thank you. I'll see to it that it's disposed. Perhaps we have underestimated the Enclave.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't...
Jericho died like 35 hours ago. What do you mean he returned to Megaton? Like he died within the first 4 or 5 hours of me playing this game. He died immediately. Did he just get revived somehow? Did some guy show up with like a Phoenix down? What do you mean he's alive again? What? Okay, I guess.
No. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that Purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including... Sure thing. Okay. Now that's... You all packed? Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride. Just stay safe until we reach the Purifier. And don't let that thing step... Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Why do they gotta be defying gravity in this awesome scene?
Look, if we make it to the Purifier, we can chat then. Now...
Oh, this is so cool. They don't make it like they used to.
Anchorage will be liberated. Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission entrance. Communism is a lie.
I don't even got to do anything. He just does it for me.
German chain will fail. China will fall. Freedom is the sovereign right to democracy. Every is non-negotiable. Initiating Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
I'm just gonna follow this guy.
Tactical assessment. Rich.
Like, none of us are even doing anything. He's just doing it all for us.
Alaska Corporation detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged. Communism is a temporary democracy on the road is non-negotiable. Democracy is democracy. Communism will be eradicated. The last domino falls here. Alaska's liberation is imminent. Significant obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier. Established stratagem. Inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge. We may see
That took forever.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has... There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. But this is the path you choose.
Watch us. Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever Let's get the... Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going on?
Please, someone I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there were some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for one of us is going to have to go. Not exactly. So...
Box can start the
If that's how
purifier.
you want to do this, fine.
This. Of course. My immunity to radiation makes me a far better candidate for surviving in there. I would say that your destiny lies within that chamber, but you have already altered mine to cycle the air.
Come on, Fox.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The Capital Wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues: sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The Capital Wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer. who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
I don't think I'm done yet, because I believe I got the DLC where you get a continued ending.
The Enclave is retreating. We have a location isn't going to help at all. We have
You mean comatose? After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. I was starting to think you might know. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and... Yes. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't. It's all right, there was some sort of energy spike as the Purifier... We've been watching over the two of you. Yes, we most certainly... Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in Indeed it did. The title... We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the... In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both... Just about... Don't worry, we've... Well, that's... The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The Pride has been working to this... The only remain... Indeed. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Roth. He can brief you on the details. I understand that you... She's... to see that you... The outcasts are a result of my great... When I came here, I realized for the first time that the Brotherhood's technology... Please...
And I got the max level. Nice.
If you haven't yet...
Okay. Now it's time to finally kill the Enclave good and for all.
Well, it's good. I assume... Has he told you what's been going on? Yes, I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here
was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions?
I did not. And I'm gonna end this today. I'm getting kind of tired, and I kind of want to fall asleep. Not gonna lie. I'll see you guys next time. I thank you guys for coming, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.